Hi, Best Buds. It's Cathy with Cathy's Garden. I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today, we're going to be making picture book page pockets for our junk journals. But first, let's have our shout out to Wanda, Jeanette, Latasha, Becky, Jenny, and Holly and Pooh Corner. I appreciate each and every one of you. As you can see, I have some beautiful book page pictures here. Absolutely gorgeous. They're out of a garden book, and mine are approximately 5 inches by 6.5, but you can use any size pages that you want. Now you can see that I have paper clipped some together here. I was looking at it. You're going to use one for the inside part of your pocket, your pocket that you're going to be able to see when you open up the flap. The other one's going to be the front of the outside, and I really thought these two went well because you're definitely going to be seeing this one, and then you would see this too, and that blends together very well. I also really like this one right here with the limey green hosta for the inside and then the pretty white for the outside. I thought that was really nice too. Let's go ahead and make these two right here. These are just as beautiful right here, just as beautiful. It's hard to decide what you want for the inside and what you want for the outside. This one would be pretty. Inside, outside, that would be gorgeous. And then on this one, let's see, what would I choose? Definitely this one for the inside because the pictures are up here, and that's what you would see up high. Probably this one, and this one for this, the inside, and this for the outside. All right, so let's get to making these. So now that we've decided what is going to be the inside and what's going to be the outside. Now the outside page is the one in which we're going to be folding down just a little bit. We need to fold it down approximately to 4.5 inches. So that's going to be right here. So I'm simply, let's see, folding this down, lining it up, and let's just crease it right here. So this is going to be the cover of our pocket, the front part of our pocket. This is the inside of our pocket, so that when we put these together, you're going to have plenty of room to get whatever you want in and out of your pocket. I really don't like to struggle getting things in and out of my pocket, and we're going to fold this down approximately 1 inch. So lining this up, and we're folding this over 1 inch for our, it just took me a second. I had a I had a moment with saying, was I doing that correctly? And I am. So this is going to be, when we open it up, it'll look like that, and it's going to look like this to begin with. We are going to decorate our little flap right here, but let's go ahead and let's fold this one down. Now we decided this was the inside, this is the outside. So this one right here, the outside, is going to be folded to 4.5 inches. So getting this lined up here and simply creasing it. And then taking this one, and we're going to fold this over 1 inch. Nope, that was a little bit more than 1 inch, but it'll be okay. So that when we open this up, you'll have plenty of room to get inside. And won't that look pretty? Very pretty. Now, I am going to take my Distress Vintage photo, this Distressed Ink Vintage photo, and I do like to ink things up. I like the way that looks. Now, I have made 2 of these, and I chose to sew the pockets closed and around the flap. Now, if you don't have a sewing machine, we're going to make these 2 without sewing, so you can see how it looks sewn and not sewn. I also rounded the corners on one and not the other, and I kind of like the rounding of corners one the best. So I'm actually going to do that. So I'm going to finish inking these up right here and then rounding the corners of the bottom, and then we will continue and we'll decorate them, and I'll show you how they turn out. They're super cute. All right, so here we are. They're all inked, and I have rounded the corners on the bottom. Now this is the front of the one that I've chosen here, and this is the back because it has the flap. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to glue this down right here where we folded it. So I'm using my art glitter glue, and I'm simply going to be adding my glue on here and folding this over. Okay, just like that. And let's do the exact same thing. Now this one is my front, so I'm going to take this one and I'm going to fold it over and glue it. Alrighty, so we've got that done. So now it definitely is like this. So let's go ahead and let's add our glue. We're going to glue the two together and make a pocket. So I'm only going to place the glue on my front part, because if I decided to place my glue on the back and I started up here and then I put my front on, I would have this space right here where I would have placed glue, and I don't have anything to go there. So that's why I find it easiest to go ahead and glue this one right here. So I am simply going to place the glue around the edge right here, around the three edges, just like that, and then lay it on top of our other page, making a pocket. If I can get it on there without moving it too much. I have a little piece of paper towel. Oh, I really do have a lot of oozing here. A lot of oozing of the glue. I think it's because these pages are a little bit shiny. Not a lot. They're pretty good at not being too shiny, but they do have a little bit of gloss. And with that little bit of gloss, it's gonna ooze just a little bit more. It won't seep in as well. Now after this dries just a little bit, you can see some right here. I'm just going to trim that right there, and I'm going to trim it right there. That's okay if it is a little out of whack. It's okay, we can fix that. So let's do the same thing here, making sure that you put the one that's the side that's turned over, you put it on the inside. So this side does not have anything that's turned over. And I'm just going to be adding my glue right here down the three sides, here down the bottom, and then up the other side, just like that. This isn't quite glued down real well here, so I'll pop a little bit of glue right in there just to help make sure that that fold stays closed. And I'm going to add my top of my pocket right here. Move it over just a little bit. There we go. Press it down. Make sure it really gets sealed well. I think these turned out so cute. Absolutely so cute. And we all have book pages, right? Now maybe you don't have one that has pictures like this, but that's okay because a book page would be just as cute. All right, so here we are. Now I said that I was going to trim this one because I have a little area that's lapped over. So I'm just going to do that. All right, and do I have anything that's lapped over here? Let me look. Oh, there's a tiny, tiny bit here. Not much. I don't think I really have to worry about it. In fact, I'm not going to because it doesn't bother me at all. All right, so now we look just like this. Let's talk about what we can put on here. Now I'm bringing a dish in here. I've got some butterflies, I have some labels, and I have some gold paper clips. I also have a bunch of scraps here, and then I have something that's not a scrap, which is this lime green crinkled seam binding, and it's from my scrap cabin. This is frosted lime. Oh my goodness, isn't this a beautiful color? I really thought that this one would go really well with one of them. I'm not sure. Maybe I would like it with this one because once you open it up, we have that green, and it almost matches perfectly. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pop this on right here. Do I want to put just a piece of lace on here first? Oh, that's pretty on there. That's really nice. Or do I want to lay this piece of, let's see if I can get to the end, of crinkled right on the top, just like that? I'm not sure. I also have this right here that I think would be really pretty, maybe even over the edge, let it fall over the flat area. I need to make sure that I'm not going to cause any problem with my paper clip. I must keep that in mind. So maybe if I just do it this way and then put my crinkle, oh, I've lost the end again, the crinkle seam binding. Oh yeah, I like that. That's really pretty. Let's go ahead and let's do that. Now I'm using hot glue because it's quick, it's easy, and it's great for videos, guys. It's instant glue. It stays. I don't have to wait for it to dry. But if you use fabric tack, that is a great glue as well. I'm hoping I'm not going to glue this closed. Nope, I didn't. I kind of thought, I should have probably opened it like this. When doing that, I ran a big chance that I was going to glue that shut. So I'm very thankful I didn't do that. All right, so we've got that part on there, and I really do want to put a little bit of crinkled seam binding here. So I think I'm just going to let it stay crinkled and just lay it down, just like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to do a little bit of it at a time, and that is because this hot glue sets up so quickly, and you need to lay whatever you're gluing down quickly. I think some people wait too long, and that's why they say their hot glue doesn't hold very well. You cannot dilly-dally when you're working with hot glue. It's not forgiving in that department. If you've laid it down, then you need to put something that you need stuck on there right away. So there we go. Oh, I love that color. Now let's give it a trim right here. Well, I didn't. Okay. I still don't have it. There we go. And then let's trim it right here. It's because it's crinkled and it's not flat, so it cuts a little differently. Let's look at that. Oh, I think that looks wonderful. Now, let's talk about what else we could put on here. I've got some beautiful butterflies. I have this beautiful green one, which would be really pretty, but I also have this really pretty white one that I really think makes it pop. And right here, my crinkle isn't so crinkly, and I think I'm going to lay it right here because it's very crinkly right here, and it's not very crinkly right here. So that's where I think I'm going to put my butterfly. I'm going to actually put a little bit of the vintage photo on my butterfly itself, just to take the little white off of it. And do I want to add just a little bit of net underneath it? Nope, I don't think I do. I think I want it just like that. So I'm actually going to use my hot glue, and I'm going to pop it on here. And it's kind of raised up a little because I didn't glue the wings down. So it has a little bit of 3-dimension here. And I've got some bling as well. So let's see. Oh, I do like that. How about let's look at what this looks like. Oh, that's pretty too. I just don't know which one I like best. That's a hard one. I'm always so partial to these right here. But let's look at that one more time. Yeah, I do think I'm going to put this darker bling on it. And let's cut that, and let's just go ahead and put 2 of these pieces of bling right here. Now there's something else I want to add. Sorry guys, I'm trying not to cough for some reason. I'm wanting to cough. So I've got some labels. These labels are from J. Lee Lou. That one's nice. That one's very nice on there. Let's see, what else do we have? I might have to take a drink of tea. I think I will. Just one moment. All right, I don't know where that cough came from, guys. I'm so sorry. Now, I was looking as I was trying to subdue my coughing, and I thought that this one looked really nice on here. I kind of, maybe up a little bit, maybe about right there. I think that was my favorite. So I'm going to add my glue to it. Now we're still going to have to talk about what are we going to do with our paper clip. So I already have some green on here. Do I want to continue with the green on my paper clip? I'm thinking I do. So let's grab the end, and let's just feed a little bit through there. Give myself enough to maybe make a little bow. And let's just make a loop, stick it through, and tie it. There we go. Oh, that is super cute. Super, super cute. I really, really like that. And then, of course, you open it up, and then you've got your pocket right there, and you can really get into it nicely. So now let's go ahead and let's finish up this one right here. We've got it all glued together. Let's pop a little paper clip on here to help hold it closed. And I'm just going to see, how does that look? I really like that on there. I also have some pink, and I don't know, that pink isn't quite what I was wanting. I'm thinking I might want to grab some red. Oh, goodness gracious, look at that on there. I think that looks marvelous. Maybe, oh gosh, I think it looks great even hanging down a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's be bold, and let's do this on here and let it hang over and see if we like it once we really get it on. We might need to trim it a little bit, but let's give it a go and see how we like it. So I opened the flap of this one this time because I was lucky last time that I didn't accidentally glue it shut. And I'm going to trim off the extra. As you can see, this piece was large, and I had already cut this part off right here, and I've used it in my example, but then I had this lower part still available. Oh goodness, I think that looks lovely. Let's go ahead and trim it, and then let's talk about what else we can do here. Even though I put this piece all the way across, it doesn't interfere with the paper clip at all. And I'm just not too sure. Oh, now the pink butterfly looks really nice on here, even though this is red. That doesn't bother me at all. I don't care for that one though. Do I have another white butterfly? I'm not sure what color this one is. Oh, I do. Okay, I even like the white one even better. Now, I'm thinking I might like one of these, this dark black label. I don't know, now that I got it on there, it's a little striking, isn't it? It's very strong. And let's see, maybe this butterfly. Okay, guys, this one. Now that one I don't mind so much with the label, but I want it over here. I don't mind that at all with the label. Here's the white. Maybe I do like this on there. I do have a couple other labels. I've got this one. Let's see. I've got this one. How about this little tiny 7? How about if we just go tiny? Oh, all right, guys. There we go. That did it for me. That little tiny one is just what it needed. I like the black, but that other one was way too big, I think. So let's pop on our butterfly right here, I think, at an angle. And then let's pop, I'm going to switch. Let's pop on our number 7, little tiny label here, just like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, what are we going to do about our clip? I'm pretty sure I have some Sorry Silk from Crimson Heart Studio that's going to match this pretty well, so let me grab it. All right, so I do have a piece of Sorry Silk that's really perfect for that. I think this might be a little wide, so let's go ahead and let's rip it down just a little bit. It's probably far enough. And trim it off. Remove any of the little strings that occur. And then let's tie it right onto our paper clip right here at the top. So I'm tying it on and then just making a loop and then another loop and pulling it through. Well, we better do that again because I've lost it somewhere. Now I hope this isn't making anybody twitch with the pink butterfly. I think once we get the bling onto the butterfly, it won't really look, it won't bother people as much because this black bling I think is going to really make it pop. So adding my glue and simply placing my bling on the body of the butterfly. I'll use my tip of my scissors here to push it down. Oh, I think that's striking. I really do. And then you just remove it. I love this piece of lace on here, and then it looks like that inside. Ah, I do love that. Now, I told you that I made a couple and I sewed it. So here's one that I've sewn. Do you see how I've sewn it around right here? So there's this one that I made, and then inside it looks like this. Oh my gosh, doesn't that pop? And this is the other part of this lace that I said that I used, so it went like that. And then here's another one. I have a lime green butterfly on this one with the pink blooms of the nettle. Isn't that beautiful? And a little bit of net on this paper clip. You open it up and it looks just like that. Oh, I do love these. Oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot that I did use my little scissors here and I scalloped the edge. I did not. Now this one could have used some scallop. You know what? I could still scallop this one. This green one right here, we covered up the edge and you could not have done that. But let's go ahead and we can do this. Let's go ahead and scallop it a little bit and you can see how that looks. Do you have any of these scissors? These are Proven Craft. No, Provo Craft. PC Craft. I bought them years ago, and when I mean years ago, I mean years ago. And I don't even know, I'm sure this waver cut, this wavy, not waver, wavy cut is still available. Get it in here. I'm positive you can still purchase something like that. Maybe not that name brand, but you can definitely purchase them. Now let's see how that looks. Oh, that is really sweet. You can see that it's wavy now. Now this one it would not have mattered, but I did use those scissors on here, and it's wavy, and then it's wavy. This bow is kind of wackadoodle here. That's wavy, and this one wouldn't matter because it doesn't even show. You guys, I absolutely love these pockets and use up some of those beautiful picture book pages. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.